Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 16th, 2024, year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 107. In today's show, we will cover fishing, a day off, and Grandma. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine is going to go back to 1968. So in 1968, my brother and I were 11 and 12 years old. Back then, and y'all remember, if you're anywhere close to my age, you remember. We talk about it a lot, but it was a huge part of our lives. A bicycle. That bicycle was your lifeline. It was your freedom. It was your salvation. You had that bicycle and you rode it everywhere. I mean, you would leave the house in the morning and you didn't come home till the street lights came on. And your parents were okay with that. So there used to be, and it's still there was a place called Lake Espinita. And it was probably a couple of miles, I'd say 2 or 3 miles from where we were living. And we used to like to get up early in the morning and go ride our bikes to Lake Espinita and go fishing. And we'd fish all day long. Back then, Mom would pack our lunch. She'd say, okay, we'd lay everything out. We'd lay out the rod and reel and the fishing lures and everything. And Mom would have the lunch in the icebox for us, in a sack. And then, we'd have like $1 a piece in case we needed, to make a phone call or buy a Coke or, something. And my brother and I would ride. We would ride and we'd leave when it was still dark outside. And we'd stop at the Winchell's Donut Shop, get some donuts, and we'd ride to the lake. And I remember sitting there at the lake, still dark, drinking milk, eating donuts. My brother and I are 11 and 12 years old, and just talking. Just sitting on the bank of that lake, just talking about life. It was a pretty cool time, and if you think about the way that the bicycles were our salvation, our whole life back then, how many kids do you see riding bicycles today? You don't see many kids riding bicycles, yet our bicycles were our whole life. Our life evolved around bicycles. The bicycles led to go-karts and mini bikes and dirt bikes and Harleys. And I think that's one of the reasons that maybe you don't see as many motorcycles anymore. Is because the baby boomers are aging out and the young kids aren't outside riding bicycles, which led to motorcycles. That young kids are inside on their cellular devices. I don't think that's a good thing. All right, let's check that chuck. Check that chuck. You big ol'. Woo, hey, look at that cartoon. What does that say? I hate Santa Claus. I left him to go with the Grinch. Okay, I don't think that's what that says, but it sounds good. So these are some cartoon chucks. Red, white, and blue logo. White toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, 2 vent holes. Look how close together they are. One eye down, double knotted for safety. She probably hates Santa Claus because she was a bad girl and didn't get any Christmas presents. Set with me, y'all. These are some handsome chucks. Okay, let's check Rick's office. Right there, Hamsters USA. So people have asked me, because they see this in my office, what is that? Hamsters USA is a very exclusive group of custom motorcycle riders. Okay, so some of us are in the industry, some of us are not, but we share the love of custom motorcycles. And I don't mean a street glide or a road glide with, you know, a couple $1,000s worth of bolt-ons. I mean custom motorcycles. That's what I'm talking about, is custom motorcycles. That's what we love, and that's what the Hamsters USA is all about. So it's a very exclusive club, and I am a proud member since 1999, and this is my 25th year as part of the group. I'm very proud of that. Okay, dad joke. I used to work at the calendar factory, but I got fired for taking a day off. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Be the change you wish to see in the world. So the things that you want to see happen in the world, you can initiate that. You can start that. You can be that guy. Don't be that guy that fights everything. Be the guy that fights for better. Be that guy. All right, I forgot to check Grandma's calendar. Hey, let's check Grandma's calendar together. Okay. Okay, so we got April 1949, 75 years ago. Let's see. We're going to go to April 21st, 1949. I washed today. I bought me a Electrox sweeper. Dick went to town. Dixie stayed all night with Maddie Ruth. April 22nd, 1949. We went to town this evening. I ironed this morning. Charles and I went with Dick to Sweetwater. Dick bought a pickup today. My grandpa loved pickups. Like me. Saturday, April 23rd, 1949. I cleaned house, waxed my floors, and made Dixie a dress. We went to town tonight. We sold $45.51 worth of cream this week. I'd say that's a pretty good week. Isn't it crazy how the country life, especially back then, is so different than what we live now? You know, at least for us that live in the city. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. Check us out. If you're looking for a motorcycle, you can go to strokersonline.com. I've got a lot of cool motorcycles for sale, and I'd love to sell you one. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this. Here's the weirdo customer file. So a guy came in last year, and he said, and we were really busy, he said, y'all have a 25-cent beer? No. Okay, I'd like one. We don't have 25-cent beer. I thought you did. No. How about popcorn? Yes, it's right over there. How much is it? It's free. Okay. He went and got the popcorn, and he said, I'd like to order something to eat. I said, okay. What do you want? I want a grilled cheese with onion rings, but I want the grilled cheese grilled real lightly. I said, okay, we're going to get that for you. And he said, when will it be ready? And I said, about an hour. He said, an hour? And I said, yep. He comes back 5 minutes later, and he said, is my hot dog ready? Rick Fearless, that's a weirdo file. Gotta go fishing. Love you, bye. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.